Every homesteading video, the critters have to be involved. They just want viewers and subscribers and so on. Hey, I'm Sister Kate, Shofar Mountain. Welcome back to the channel. Shalom to you all out there. It's a balancing act. The struggles to do videos is real. So, I know y'all have celebrated a big holiday recently. I hope y'all had a great time with your families and friends there. I was looking through comments on some videos and some Instagram posts, and someone made a comment about how religion is a horrible, misleading guideline for your life, and religion has killed, the cause of death for so many people over time and whatever. I'm sure they were thinking of the Crusades. So I thought, interesting. Let's look into that a little bit. So I did a little research and come to find out religious wars haven't killed nearly as many people as just the Great Influenza. The Great Influenza is called great, not because it was well known or anything like that. It wasn't royalty or something. It was great because it killed so many people worldwide, 50 to 150 million people worldwide, in a time when the population was, I think, 2/3 less than it is now. Just a huge portion of the world population was killed by that flu. And that's a really big number. Now, I looked up World War I. World War I, 20 million people died. So already the flu's killed more, and the flu's not religious. And then I looked at World War II, and there was a guy, non-religious guy called Stalin, who ran Russia, and estimates are he killed 50 million people. Many of them his own citizens. So as far as a number one person in his lifetime killing more people than anyone else, I think Stalin may have the record there. And if you look at also in that war, there was Hitler who caused it. So maybe all of the deaths in that war could be on his shoulders. It's estimated around 80 million were killed in that war. I think it's got to be more than that, because you had Stalin killing 50 million. So I think there probably were more than 30 million deaths worldwide from World War II. But if that's not even scary enough, because Stalin had no religion, he was a communist. Hitler had no real religion. He was, he was a megalomaniac just trying to take over the whole world. He was delusional. Pol Pot, he killed 5 million, I think, Cambodians in the early 80s. He's not religious. He's a communist. Mao Zedong killed a bunch of Chinese, at least 5 million, starving most of them to death. He's not religious either. None of those guys were religious. And they killed millions and millions of people. Not religious. Okay? And then the thing that really points out that religion is not the biggest cause of death in the world. 60 million American babies have been killed since people started counting, and Margaret Sanger opened her first abortion clinic in the 30s. And that's people being killed before they're even born. That is infanticide on a huge scale, and it's not just America. That's 60 million in America. How many worldwide? How many worldwide have died from abortion? So the problem isn't religion. The problem is people. And people, if you're an atheist, you don't believe in religion. You think, you're an independent, whatever person. Well, religion provides guidelines, many of which form the basis for laws, like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit murder, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's property. You won't sleep with your neighbor's wife or your family members. Without those rules, humankind is basically reduced to an upright, intelligent animal. And for atheists, I think the world and atheists, you can comment if you like, but I think they're just basically dog eat dog, and you get what you can, do things you like to do and don't do things you don't like to do. And basically, you are like the animals. Now, nature, beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Really? Have you been out in nature? Have you noticed anything about nature? Because she's a cruel mistress. Animals that live in nature, like in Africa and so on, they have to hunt for their food every day. The grazers have to find grazing that will feed them, and the predators have to kill to eat. And the mama predators have to kill to feed their baby predators. So it's not all, oh, love, hug, hug, hug. It's a daily struggle to provide for yourself. And that's kind of what life without any laws and morals is like. Now, if you flip that over and you've got religion and you've got people working together and keeping laws so that they can live together, they begin to farm instead of being nomads, and they produce enough food to feed themselves and other people and their animals. And so while wild animals are in competition with that, domestic animals worldwide have grown in huge numbers. How many chickens live in the Americas? I don't even know. How many ducks? How many dogs and cats, right? How many cattle worldwide are there? So religion is actually sort of a barricade against being a primal, okay, let me put it another way. It's hard for me to phrase it that way. If you don't have rules and you don't have guilt as a human being, you're going to do things and not even care that you're doing them, like throwing your trash into your neighbor's yard, or going into an internet cafe and taking that last little stall, even though you saw somebody else over there waiting in line. You don't wait in lines because you don't care. You just go in and take whatever you want. Religion keeps humanity limited a bit by the different rules and structure and things that religion gives. Again, we'll go back to most religions say don't kill. Megalomaniacs, communism, other forms of government are like, well, we got a lot of people, we can just kill them left and right. Look at the Chinese with the red bucket killing baby girls to halt their competition. They don't care that they're killing their own citizens, and Americans who believe in abortion don't care that they're killing their own people either. And that's not religious. Religion says no abortion. This is an abomination. And so, sorry, atheist, I don't go with the idea that religion is the cause of all wars and deaths in the world. I'm going with the lack of religion is even worse. And on top of that, good old nature and her flus and her epidemics and her mosquitoes and her diseases like that kill even more. Thank you for listening and watching, guys. Look, they can't get enough of this stuff. All right, bless y'all. Have a great day.